Penixton Court Food Farm has been a family-owned business since the 1850s. With nearly 45 hectares of soft fruit growth, they produce up to 600 tonnes of strawberries and 200 tonnes of raspberries, but they're not without their problems. Vine weevil is the #1 enemy in the horticultural industry, causing more than £50 million worth of damage in the UK alone. Nematodes, the tri-component solution developed by Bionema, is a chemical-free pest and disease control that's working for growers and producers alike.
The vine weevil, it's pretty well public enemy #1. It looks like a beetle, quarter of an inch long. It's not the beetle itself that does the damage, it lays eggs and it's the larvae that hatch out and then feed on the roots and the base of the plant, of the strawberry plant. With a chemical application, we might only control 60, 70 or 80% of the problem. There'd still be some left behind. With the nematodes, we're aiming to get a complete control. We'll be doing a split application now. We'll be doing one application now, half the dose, and a second application in about 10 days or 2 weeks of the final dose. We will apply the nematodes through the drip irrigation, trying to get as complete a spread as possible. With Bionema, there's some very helpful training going on as well. When you receive the nematodes, they should have some chill boxes with them. The pack they come in is quite easy to mix in. They actually mix into water very easily. So, but don't let them stand still, keep them moving all the time. A wetting agent also is added. It will help spread the nematodes throughout the compost or the soil if they're going straight into soil. Where we're introducing fertiliser into the water, we can also introduce the nematodes as well. So they're mixed up in a reasonably small amount of water, perhaps 100 litres, and sent up to the field. Very important to take any filters out of the line because they will just block up the nematodes. No water will come out and neither will any nematodes. Just collect a little bit of water and look at it through a lens, and if they're there, you will be able to see nematodes swimming about. We were here about a month ago before we carried out the first treatment. The plants were much smaller then, and now they've advanced well. We're not seeing any further vine weevil damage. We can't be sure what's happened, but certainly the vine weevil problem is not with us. Affected plants, they had on average 3 vine weevil larvae per plant, so that's quite a serious level, and that will leave us with dead plants. We've done our very best to apply the nematodes evenly across the whole field, and this is one of the crucial elements to getting a good control. And it certainly looks as though we don't seem to have a vine weevil problem here anymore. I'm not aware of any other crop protection products that do as good a job. Anything that was useful has been withdrawn. We're getting a pest control without applying a crop protection product, so that's generally thought to be a good thing. The customers, the supermarkets, they encourage it very much because the consumers, the people who actually eat the fruit, this is what they want.
Bionema, founded on research, focused on nature.